They're building for a future few thought they'd have, in a place bedevilled by death and destruction for 30 years. This is what peace looks like. More than 3,000 people died on the streets of Northern Ireland as the IRA waged a guerrilla war to force Britain out of the northeast corner of the island of Ireland. Other armed groups fought to stop them. 10 years ago, an historic agreement was reached which brought peace, and now this place has been transformed with new shops, buildings, and importantly, jobs. I lived in Belfast around 15 years ago, and it was a very different city then. You could be walking down this main shopping area and suddenly find yourself alongside an army patrol with their rifles drawn. To get into shops, you had to go through security checks that were unbelievably stringent. But now this is just like any other city in the United Kingdom, no longer surrounded by a ring of steel. Gruesome landmarks from 30 years of what they called the Troubles are now part of the tourist trail.
It was up here where the most murders, the most atrocities happened.
Veteran journalist David McKittrick has been reporting on Belfast for more than 30 years.
Yes, this is still a very deeply divided society. Catholics and Protestants don't always get on very well together. But at the same time, the deaths have almost gone, certainly from the times when there were over 100 people being killed a year. Now the economy is coming back a little. Now people are looking forward to a bit of peace. Now there's more confidence.
The government has put up millions of dollars to attract new businesses from all over the world. Even so, with the province's history, it's been a hard sell.
It's still quite difficult. A lot of the time, what we try and do is if a company's saying their company, a US company or a company from the Far East is visiting Europe, we ask them to make a stop over to Belfast or to Northern Ireland as part of that visit. That's probably the easiest way to do it.
Among the big investors, this company from America. Its Belfast office runs computer support functions for one of the US's biggest insurers. It leapt in to invest when peace was fragile. Now it has 1,500 on the payroll.
They were taking quite a risk being one of the first major investors after the Good Friday Agreement. But I think they were prepared to take that risk, and I think their risk has been rewarded many times as a result of that. And I think, things could have gone one way or the other at that stage. Thankfully, everybody has chosen peace, and I think we're seeing the dividends of that now.
The truth is, the economy would never have prospered without peace, and peace prospers with a strong economy. 10 years on, most people here remember what Northern Ireland was like in the dark days. No one wants to go back. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Belfast.